Judge Dillashaw steps in as Gaines removes. But before heading back to his cell, Gaines manages to get off with a few more results. The judge decides to go beyond the 10 years. Sentences Gaines to 13 years in prison. Now to Durham, North Carolina. Judge James Hill is presiding over a child custody case. For 3 long days, divorced parents Rashawna and Colin Morrison have been thrown out quite personally in the courtroom.
I'm angry that his dad lives in Durham and go with him. The
child's mother, Rashawna, claims her ex-husband abandoned their 3-year-old son and failed to pay child support. He argues she withheld his son from him and is seeking permanent custody.
And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now? Check in for the Warriors.
He did. 3 times. Afterward, Judge Hill turns his attention towards Rashawna.
Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. Let's go to the sideline for a report on MP's historic night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me,
I got
was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Claus is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the pivot, manning the middle. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was a guy that he drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Warriors trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A 3 from MP. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the
Traveling. Fucking traveling, bro. Come on. Fuck.
That will come at him in the NBA because of
MP outside. Butler in the corner. And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way with... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Blazers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
We've got Murray, Damian Lillard out there with Henderson. Then
Fucking they go too early, dude.
And it's Williams at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Oh my God.
No one around him. No good from outside. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently. Right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines
Ooh.
like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Well, any range is within range for a shooter of Lillard's type.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Trailblazers, Tamani Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Grant, and it's Drew Holiday in for Henderson. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Moses Moody. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Curry passes to Bucks. Lets it go, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Stephen Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Kamara misses. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats have grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Five on the clock. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's Lillard missing. The Warriors leading. Here's MP. It's MP finishing at the other end.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Damian Lillard. Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for MP. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Avdia. Here's Holiday, guarded by Kerr. Clock at 4. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And here's MP for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Kamare. 46 seconds left in the first half. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Back to MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Sharp. To the paint. He's looking for Klingon and finds him. And he gets the bucket. Klingon's got his second basket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
In the corner, it's MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Portland Trailblazers.
Oh, man. You can't defend the 3. It's painful to watch.
We talked about staying connected to shooters. This is what happens when you don't. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be. Come on, Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's where your mistake is, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I could program it from the inside.
So basically you're saying that that disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. Thanks for spending half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
Check in for DeAnthony Melton. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Trailblazers trail by 7. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Laws is out there with Curry. And it's Horford in at the center position. Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the lane. Holiday's got 9 points.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to MP. Latray. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Butler finds MP. Clock at 6. The 3. MP nails the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Trailblazers trail by 8. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Knocks down the three ball.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Outside, Green. Pass to Boss. Stolen by Holiday. And now Portland on the break. And there's the call on Boss. That is his first foul of the game. Grant is checked in for Avdia. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. And here's Sharp. There's the three. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 6. The three from MP. And no good that time. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
Butler passes to Boss. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Golden State.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And he drives in. Sharp finds Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Well, that's a part of Sharp's game that he takes very serious.
1:12 left to play in the third. Pass to Podziemski. Here's MP for the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Klingon, guarded by Horford. Inside, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Fires the 3, and MP gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Sharp, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3 from MP. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Grant gets to Holiday. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability. a
Boom.
Well, what a
Baller.
terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Damian Lillard out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Lillard.
Came to watch a scoring battle. You're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great
Good. Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Curry passes to MP. 3-pointer.
No one.
And guys, this is
Oh my
a historic
fire.
shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Lillard, and he finishes nicely on the way. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Jeremy Grant. Sharp's checked in for Henderson. And it's Holiday in for Lillard. The 3 from MP. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his They double him on the wing, Holiday. There's a screen by Camara. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this is great basketball from Holiday. Running the play to find someone a shot.
MP outside. Outside Butler. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Curry making it look so easy.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And good that time.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
MP outside.
5.
And the 3 misses. Trailblazers trail by 7. Strong move off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
MP outside. From deep. And again for 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. Sharp with it, and it's Horford picking him up. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Clingan looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
MP outside. From outside, yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Sharp. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. Boy, it takes skill to win these and one opportunity.
The free throw drops for Sharp. Warriors leading by 6. NP outside. Lets loose a 3. And it doesn't go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Got it.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
All eyes on MP.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Going inside. Oh, what a play inside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. MP outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
No.
And so Chauncey Billups calls
How the fuck they missed it?
This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Up top Sharp, covered by MP.
No.
Already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. MP.
Oh, what?
Do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime from Portland. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a play.
Bullshit. And they get the ball for it. Okay. Look at this guy's jump.
Will be Butler and Green. MP out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the 5. Roaming the paint.
I fucking lose this shit, bro.
Yeah, Sharp is just pouring shots in. Great to see him playing with this blend of energy and assertiveness.
MP outside. Jacks up a 3.
Like, what the fuck did that go in? I was right on the fucking green. Yeah, it was a little fucking green.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
Here's Butler. Curry outside. Now MP launches it.
That was my... Okay, not sure no more.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation...
And then that goes in, like, what the fuck?
...not the way to do it.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this area.
Horford pulls it down. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Kamara. Now Holiday. Unloads. And he misses the J.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's Curry. The 3 goes down.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Against MP.
And
Okay, and that goes in, bro.
Imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Now Horford lays it in off the window.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Butler to take the lead. Now MP.
Oh.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game.
Fucking down with this shit, dude. I'm trying to fucking pass to Steph Curry, bro. He's open.
Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night?
Okay. I did good. My fucking teammates suck.
Happy you lost, but I'm not pushed. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.
I didn't expect this to happen so soon.
Okay, it's deep feed time.
You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, folks. Really. Now you have to choose what you want. Coach, you know, right?
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible. If you bench a vet tonight and start a rookie new in the room, that makes the organization real good. And I cannot look at it.
Seguridad, tenemos un código rojo. Repito, tenemos un código rojo.
For a guy who claims he's innocent, you sure do hang around with a load of criminals.
I am innocent. He's a pretty damn good thief for his first time. Not good at it, okay? Don't say that, Colonel. Sell yourself short. Shut up. Hey, Hector Deflector over here. It's not good at taking a compliment. What I need you to understand is that the Bishop is behind this entire thing. She set me up.
Well, if this is all the Bishop's doing and you really are innocent, prove it. Go on. Detain your friend.
We're not friends. We're wives. Not sister. We're not any kind of...
Shut up, both of you. You either arrest him or I arrest you both. What's going to be, Agent Hartley?
Admitted they were not close, Shams, and they pivoted this summer, trading away Desmond Bane.
Sometimes you've got to take a step back to take 2 steps forward. The Grizzlies clearly reshaped their salary cap, folks, and their history shows they've been able to find some sleepers in the past as well. So can they use those assets and flexibility to reload. We'll see in the coming few months.
And here's Memphis' starting group.
So whatever.
Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Coward in at the 2 spot. Now here's MP. And it's Coward with a rebound.
Look how.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now.
Yeah, why not?
For the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide-open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year. A different champion each season. These are exciting times to be sure. And I think continually with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Wells, back to Morant, and almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
So they take the lead.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside Morant. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors make some changes. Santos comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Brandon Podziemski. Warriors make some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Butler. And MP subbed in for Stephen Curry. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams,
yeah, I think that's what will happen with
divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
They've got Moody, Brandon Podziemski out there with MP. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the power forward. That's the Warriors 5. Clark outside. Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with a 3. Warriors trail by 3. MP takes it all the way.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told us the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
MP outside. There's the triple. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Jerome outside. Pass to Prosper. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clark. Second chance effort. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside Podziemski. Back to MP. From behind the arc. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And so Tomas Isalo calls the time. Checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Santos. Payton's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. Pass to Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama outside. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this year.
Duke, always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Payton. Ross's shot is off.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Morant with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Edey, that's good. Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. From deep, MP. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Morant against Curry. Point from Ja.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to second floor.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a...
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
You make it look easy, Ernie.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Now
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even chain shots. Anything that...
Oh, we're partners now. No, our partnership ended when you let the Bishop go all shot therapy on me. You know what? You're not going to...
makes them feel uncomfortable.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant, Zach Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Jalen Wells, and it's Coward in at the 2. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "We're watching with Steph as one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?"
Yeah.
Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Pass to Coward. Let's go with a 3. Good.
Yeah.
Set up by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And here's MP from outside. It doesn't go for him. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And that one drops for him.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Outside Wells. We're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
The Warriors leading. MP outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Ross has got 32 points in the game.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Aldama, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. MP, the pass to Green. Fires the 3. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
To the paint. Here's Coward. Good. And the setup by Morant. Coward's got 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Grizzlies trail by 8. And so Tuomas Isilo calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, any...
Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Santos in at the 4. That's the Warriors 5.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
MP, that was good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To to the middle. Here's Jerome. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And here's MP from outside. The shot comes out. Grizzlies trail by 7. Jerome outside. And here's Morant outside. No good. And now 9 for 14 in the game.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
4-3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Good work there as it goes. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Draymond Green comes in for Santos. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. The Warriors lead by 8. MP outside. Launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Aldama. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight. Butler outside. Here's Curry. Outside MP. From downtown. Edey rips down the board.
What?
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Curry there for the rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
4-3. Stephen Curry.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give it.
Here's Coward. Morant lets it fly. Can't get the 3.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
Morant! Oh, touches it off the glass.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Outside MP. Here's Green. MP. Yes, sir, with the 3.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
With the step back, Morant. Ja Morant. Little floater is good.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Oh, missed on the tray. Grizzlies trail by 10. Takes a 3. Oh, a bomb from Johns.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Here's MP. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Cash from downtown.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Warriors.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Boss.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Here's Morant.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that brings him within single digits.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Now here's MP. He's covered by Wells. Oh, he can't hit it! And so it's Memphis with it.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
MP. Mahinmi with a block. For 3, the triple drops. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's MP. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Memphis calls timeout. 11 seconds left in the 4th. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
6-point game. Porzingis there for the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, your Warriors, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
So the first one goes, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And an intentional foul right there.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
At the line for 2, Kristaps Porzingis.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. We saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
You know what I mean? I feel it,
Some nights it doesn't hit you until tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
off one of those old copper lines. Shafts down there are massive and going for miles. Little bunker, bringing the loot. Seal the shaft and pop your uncle. See, Daddy? That's not how it goes. No. Well, labels, bounties, dum-dums. Good game, MD.
Early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Leonard in its small forward. And here are the Clippers now. Following the miss by MP. Leonard the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
MP looking around. From downtown. Another miss by MP. Here's the Clippers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, but next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with it. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Garland, no good.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Good on the bucket.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Here's Leonard. Back to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis with the rebound.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
The three from MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Mathurin for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Mathurin's got 5 now.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A different look for the Clippers. Substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Jackson. Collins comes in for Derek Jones. Leonard, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Bradley Beal, who's back up. Leonard battling for 2. Warriors leading by 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They got Moses Moody. Curry is out there with MP. And there's Porzingis, and it's Green in at the power forward. And here is Dunn, following the three-pointer by MP. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. Lopez outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Porzingis. Kicks it out to Leonard. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. That's 10 points for Leonard.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Curry finds MP. Takes the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Mathurin missing. Warriors leading by 8. The 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Leonard looking over the floor. Porzingis with the block. And that concludes the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 11. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. The Western Conference winner, MP.
To no one's surprise, MP, individually, he's a level above. Also makes his teammates better. What more do you want?
Makes his coach look awfully good as well. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Warriors.
Bitch Bob, they've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
I'm not going to gloat, not who I am. It's something to say that this is very, very important. Yes, of course they do. Probably everybody.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
How does that work? I don't have to win in order for
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Warriors leading by 11. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Leonard. Some solid defense from Butler.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
I know how confidence
Ross,
game
no
works.
good.
Trust me.
Clippers trail by 10. Garland kicks to Leonard. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Leonard shooting him up inside.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Clippers third, the Warriors fourth.
Both really good defensively last season, and that showed up in those steals numbers.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Down low. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 7.
Yeah, once Benedict Mathurin gets interior position, good night, folks. Turn off the lights.
A three from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 9.
That's a dozen straight points coming off.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from here right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like. And I worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Kevin, back over to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams. And here's Leonard. Following the three-pointer by MP. Leonard the pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is.
Serious question though, you guys have any sunblock? I have no base. This is a spray tan.
Over the next stretch of games. Darius Garland. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 20 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And the impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
2 on the clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Warriors leading by 9. A 3 from MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their last 5 days, how about all 5 from one range?
Lopez is screen on Curry. Garland the pass to Leonard. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So For instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Good on the triple. Butler against Leonard. Over Butler. Takes it out to Leonard. A free ball. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Offensive rebound. MP outside. Here's the three. That shot off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just off.
And finished off by Collins.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. We've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
This Buddha is disappointing.
Warriors leading by 7. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Knocks down the three.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless.
Oh, I actually like the board yesterday.
MP outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by Collins.
After Doss picked me up,
Clippers trail by 4.
she said that the only place on earth that actually is worse than her Instagram.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
MP outside. Shoots the three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable.
I'm big on forgiveness.
Los Angeles has gone 1 or 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Leonard.
I'm talking about line twisting.
And Butler sends it back.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Butler. Butler with the rebound. The Warriors.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Yes, very fast ones. You know what I think is fun? Diesel's audition tape for Cats. Great. I'll send you both the sharp text.
Wait. Stop.
We kind of do.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Thank you, Allie. And here is Curry. Kawhi Leonard getting it through together. So they foul intentionally.
Team foul.
And that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Great.
Pressure here for MP, folks.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mathurin, the putback. Leonard cleaning it up.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
So it's the Warriors now. 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cruz. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid. Off-target from outside. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here home tonight.
I mean, so these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought it was 5 Yay! They just give us extra time. Look close.
And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with MP, and it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And makes it with the kiss.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And the basket by MP.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes it inside. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Just another example of Harris taking what the defense allowed. Sees the soft spot and attacks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Porter finds Kuzma. He nails it, and we're tied.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Now here's MP. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. 3-pointer. Again, MP missing. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Harris misses. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Boss. And the layup is good. And that's now 10 points for Boss.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Porter looks it over. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. And Boss pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. MP's got 13 now.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter. Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Now here's Curry. Yet to see a basket. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Giannis with the jam.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
$5,000. How much is my mark? $250,000. Okay, no problem. I can pull it out. Also order, sir, case 14-7168 CF10. You'll be held without bond. That bond is revoked.
With the amount seemingly no issue, you ought to do taking away the bond.
Man, this has been a fairly close
battery case, meaning Cologne will not be able to go free this time.
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jang. Harris has checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Green comes in for Santos. MP's checked in for Melton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Gary Harris out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
It's stolen by Green, going all the way to the rack. MP converts on the break.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
Pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on MP.
Complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you, B.A.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. MP outside. Fires the 3. Again, MP missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From 11 feet away, the Warriors pull it in. MP packs it home.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Antetokounmpo outside. Portis with a screen on Green. 3 seconds left. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really liked were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that, too.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Golden State Warriors. Appreciate you joining.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing. Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think it's going to be a lot tougher on him. Bottle him up, be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler and Draymond with the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Porzingis. Well, we had a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry. And it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the longest game extend to the center position.
I'm going to take one.
Of recent champions, it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And again, no good by Golden State.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And it's still early in the season, but it's always a good time to check out some power rankings. A lot could change before playoff time. You look at Dallas, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
I think for the Warriors, they're off to a strong start this season, up in that top tier in our rankings, and they're not ducking any smoke.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo against Green. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Curry passes to Boss. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Harris misses. Warriors trail by 9. Porter with the steal. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. And here's Kuzma. Pass to Portis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Portis has got 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up.
Yeah, we lost it, bro.
Rivers calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Gary Harris out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Portis in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear from him.
MP! MP making the long-range connection.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
The Bucks leading by 12. Porter outside. Kuzma with a screen on Curry. Oh, the long ball, no good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
MP misses the three. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. The three is off. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Takes the shot. Cleared away by Kuzma.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Now Portis. And stolen by Porzingis. MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A.
Oh, we can do it. Oh, you got my shot.
Kumpo outside.
Oh, you got my shot.
Portis with a screen on Green. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Daddy, I just have to sit next to you. Hey.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's MP. Beyond the arc. Oh, it doesn't go. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Porzingis. Now Porter. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. Oh, a perfect jumper.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bucks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
It's money from deep.
Now, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
So Milwaukee wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred.
Thanks, guys. Solid scoring night.
Yeah, no doubt when we won it.
Back to you.
Thank you, Dominic.